Kasha!
And don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons to stay on top of our latest content, and feel free to leave a comment below. Hey again, folks, it's David.
I'm William.
And we're back now with the back nine for round 4 of the 2022 AM Worlds. Again, we're coming from Mesker Woods in Evansville, Indiana. As you may have seen the first half of it, you saw the front nine of the course, which, as we said, is much different than the back nine.
True, yeah. Back nine, very short holes. A couple of them under 200 feet, but you got to really hit a line. Very tight back here.
Yep. So with that little preview, let's go ahead and get started. All right, and here we're back.
Back nine.
Back nine from Mesker Woods in Evansville.
That's right. Much different course on this side.
Yep. Again, Anson Repperman, Isaac Thompson, Joseph Garland joining Will on this one. And at this point, again, Joseph, Will, and Isaac all 3 down. Anson 1 down. Joseph 11 down overall. William and Isaac 10 down overall. And Anson at 8 down as we try to make the cut line. Hole 10, par 3, 225. Tell us a little bit about this one, Will.
This one was just a basic backhand hyzer, pretty much. It kind of plays over a little stream, and there's a bridge there. But if you just get to the left side, you've got a pretty good look at the basket.
And as you can see, you do have a kind of a tight line right there between these 2 trees up ahead. You know, very.
Of course, it's a backhand hole, so I'm throwing a forehand.
Of course. But you know how to throw those kind of.
I like those touchy ones.
Yeah, those nice touch shots. And this one, of course, being only 225, like I said, doesn't require a mighty throw. It just requires precision.
You just gotta be that specific zone. I had was quite near and dear to my heart.
You're still in mourning for that particular zone, huh?
I am. It's gone. It's sad. I think about it every time I go to the Eagle.
Is there no diving back out there again looking for it?
Probably in the summertime, yes.
And then somebody will find it when you're not expecting it, and you'll find it out in the course they threw and forgot it, and whatever.
I mean, that'd be fine.
And there's a great birdie putt.
He did that the last time he was here.
Oh, yeah.
He likes this hole.
Yeah, Isaac twice. And he actually, he drained a few long putts in round 2, and here he is now draining another long one. And like I said, I think it did almost the same spot as the Wednesday round.
Right. And to answer. Oh, drains.
Nice putt,
My
too.
goodness.
Picks up
Bunch of big putts.
Picks up his birdie on that.
That's right. I was a little cut off as well. Let's see if I can.
This is a little cut off. Yeah, it's a tough one for you where you're at.
Straddles are kind of tough.
Just a bit short.
Man, I couldn't answer. I got big putted.
Yeah, ended your streak of 3. Well, no, you don't. You know, it didn't. You had That's right. You had a par on hole 9.
I did.
And here comes Joseph with his birdie putt. And you tap in for your par.
All birdies but me.
Yep, everybody birdie but Will. So Joseph and Isaac moved to 4 down. Will's at 3 down, and Anson now at 2 down.
Nice.
As we head on to hole 11, par 3, 158. I think this is the shortest hole on the course, I believe.
Right. It was just a little dinky shot. There's a fence back there that kind of hurt me in my Wednesday round.
Yeah, this is where everything gets really tight because there is a fence behind the basket about, maybe 25 feet.
Yeah.
And just to the other side of that fence is the tee pad for hole 12, and just to the left of the tee pad for hole 12 is the tee pad for hole 18. And you got people from hole 17 when they finish out walking down fairway for hole 12 to get to 18's tee pad. So
Conjunction junction.
very much malfunction junction right here on this one. So Yeah, this is one place where things get kind of weird in terms of people trying to get around the course.
Good shot.
Um, but anyway, here too, I don't think the fence is OB.
No, it wasn't.
It just becomes a pain in the neck trying to deal with it if you go like as you saw
Yeah,
on a Wednesday with this hole. When you went kind of past it.
So probably thinking to myself, don't throw it so far.
Yeah, kind of
Touch up on it.
take a few grains of gunpowder off, and here
Right.
here you are, your long lost disc again.
Yeah, sad.
Just go beat one in for you.
I know it. That's what I've been doing. Going to the eagle, beating another one in, and crying every time I get to hole 13. That's right. Oh, I think this one landed and it rolled all the way down there, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. It's an uphill putt about a good 35 feet or so, but hey, you drain it.
Nice.
There you
Great
go,
putt.
Will.
So you got your own big putt. It's just one hole later than everybody else, you know.
True that.
And we have Anson I think he was trying to check everything out. I think he
That's
landed.
right. Again,
He was down
he's
here towards the bottom of the hill.
quite a cautious man,
Mhm.
it seems.
Yeah, but you're playing for.
A world title. Yeah.
Well, in this case, I said by now, I think it's safe to say nobody that's on this card is going to get up there for the world title. I think everybody is probably
Yeah.
about 20 shots back. Ooh, just misses that one.
Mm.
But right now, what you are want to play for is be able to play on Saturday. You know,
That's right.
This point, you want to make the cut line and be able to say that you made the finals, that you finished in the top 20% of the players at Am Worlds.
At Worlds, right.
As I said, everybody coming into this round was right on top of that cut line. So, something to play for here.
That's right.
Okay, and on that hole, Anson actually took a bogey, and everybody else picked up a par. So Joseph 5, Isaac 5, William 4 down.
got a birdie.
Anson with I'm sorry, birdie. I meant. I'm sorry. So everybody had a birdie. Hole 12, par 4, 307.
This one's funky.
Mm-hmm.
So right here below Isaac, or Isaac's standing on now, is hole 18's tee pad.
Yes.
And where Joseph is hole 12. And we have to throw up and basically 90 degrees right, get up to that fairway, and then throw left about, I don't know, like another sharp left turn up the hill. It's kind of a funky hole.
Yeah. And like I said, on top of that, too, I mean, people on hole, you're having to watch out, people on hole 17, you're having to watch out for you, you know, who are coming off of it, because they're trying to get to 18's tee pad there.
Right.
Yeah, so I remember this when you go up the hill, and then you kind of, and you can see you got about a 40, 50 foot wide
Yeah.
fairway to straight to your right,
fairway.
so it's like almost a 9-degree turn to your right,
Right.
and then you're still kind of going right towards the basket.
It's as the crow flies, it's only 307, but
It plays a lot longer than that.
sure does. That's why it's a par 4. You ever heard that song, As the Crow Flies by the Animals?
I probably have. I don't remember.
It's a good
William,
song.
by the way, William has 2 areas of trivia talent. One of them is state capitals. Because believe me, on the way back home from this the next day here too, when we got just south of Nashville, he started quizzing me on state capitals out of the blue.
That's right.
And the other thing, him is like 60s and 70s and even 80s era music. You know, he knows the music of his dad. You know, that he better
That's
knows
right.
me.
That's
Kind of sort of mine, I guess, a bit too. Actually, it's more like my parents' generation a bit, but I also love 60s and 70s music. I was raised on it as well.
Oh, yeah.
But he knows it better than I do.
It's great music.
Mm-hmm. So you see most everybody here got kind of in the middle of the fairway to the right. Again, it's where you want to be. It's about positioning.
Right, but then it plays up,
Oh,
left,
you
and
hit the basket on that.
uphill, a farther throw than you think. It's kind of deceiving.
Anyway, so this
He
is
hit the
a
basket, didn't he?
4, didn't he? We did say it's a 4,
Yes,
yeah.
par
So,
4.
yeah, 'cause I can't imagine this being a par 3. I don't imagine anybody birdieing this hole.
I
if
think
it's
he
a
hit
3.
basket.
Me and
Looked like
Joseph
it
were
was
talking
up. I
about
saw it actually
Heisenberg's
hit. I
uncertainty
didn't hit.
principle right there.
Yeah, I'm thinking because it didn't hit ground, it hit.
Will
up here. I
will
think he hit
pull.
basket.
Will and sometimes anything. Sometimes scientific too. He'll pull just odd things out of his head, you know, and start talking about them.
Very cool.
Yeah. Shout out to Mike Davis on that one. He taught me that one.
Yeah, Mike Davis, by the way, being one of our friends here too, who's a kind of a local pro here. He actually caddied for TK at World Masters this year. You know, and TK, of course, won his second world title. Mike's got a. Mike does he have a PhD now?
History, yeah. Well, I don't know about PhD, but he's definitely a.
Or master's degree. That's what I think guy's master's degree, which I have my master's in history too. So I need to probably sit down with Mike Davis and talk. Maybe we go on a trip somewhere together and just have history conversations all the way there.
He's a fun guy to talk to. My Mike.
Yep. Meanwhile, there's just short. That was a birdie putt. Here's your birdie putt.
Oh. Slap the chains. Left side.
And you come back for your par. Isaac for his par.
Right.
I didn't see it there too, but Joseph actually picked up. Actually, that was his third straight, so he's got a turkey now.
Good turkey.
Everybody else had pars, so he moves 6 down.
Nice. William here. Do you need a reliable, overstable driver, a couple extra putters, or just a cool wall hanger? Then check out Iron City Discs and their ever-growing selection. Head to IronCityDisc.com and use my discount code at checkout to save 10% off your order. And if you're in the Birmingham area, check out their 3 locations for even more great stuff. Iron City Discs. Step up your game.
And we're back with hole 13, par 3, another short one at 162.
62, yep. This one, it played just over a hump and then went downhill. And the basket was kind of on a cliffside and then it dropped off a lot. So you kind of had to be really soft with this one. Just let it slide on up there.
And there's us all Joseph there, dude. As tall as Isaac is, you figure should be able to see it from where he's at, but
That hump is pretty big.
yeah, that's the thing. He's got that long, lanky body that just on a different course where you're throwing for distance, he could probably do almost maybe like a rubber band, and just
It's the best way to do it.
wind up and throw a very long way.
Nice little zone. And going with a forehand.
Yep.
Isn't throwing many of those today.
Yeah, I think a little missed kind of what the action there a bit.
Yeah, there's the cliffside. It drops off pretty heavy.
Yeah, so there's quite a few of these holes out there that are that way that are really those.
Oh, what a putt!
Nice putt.
And that was
Joseph.
That was Joseph. That's his 4th
Nice.
straight birdie.
Yeah, Joseph.
He's on a real tear here. His 4th straight birdie is 6 in the last 7 holes.
Nice.
So he's on a real roll here.
Oh, that was a
There
great
you go,
putt,
Will.
too.
I wonder who made that.
From
it's kinda-
Sir William.
Yeah. So again, this is so there's a lot of these holes out here that way that were a near miss can be harshly punished with a long rollaway going down a hill. And this is Anson coming back up for, just missed on that. I think that was his birdie putt.
Nice. 30 for
There
Isaac.
you go.
Let's see. No, actually, that was par for Isaac.
Must have missed the other
I think it might have been that little short clip there too that I didn't really get action on. And Anson out here cleaning it up for his par. So on that hole there, so on that hole we had Joseph and Will with birdies, and Anson and Isaac with pars. Joseph moving down to 7 down now. Isaac and Will at 5. Anson at 1.
Nice.
Coming up on hole 14 here.
Yeah, this one's the trickiest of the back.
Yeah, par 3, 358.
Right. It played straight downhill, right down this gap. It's just you want something just straight as you got. Hard shot. Not many birdies, but there was an ace on this one.
Yes, there was an ace. We didn't actually see it, but we definitely heard it from where we were earlier in the round. Yeah, we heard there were actually a few aces on this course during the week. All in the back 9, because front 9 there really wasn't many opportunities for it. What did you throw on this one?
I threw a Buzz OS. I just trying to flex it. I beat that Buzz OS in for. That was my first disc I ever purchased. Been beating it in for 2 years, so it's very glidey now.
Yep. I know we covered that in your the introductory video, the very first video we did for the YouTube channel when we started it on New Year's Day this year, but kind of how you got into disc golf. It might be something we need to maybe after the beginning of the next round, before we begin round 5, maybe take a moment and let you kind of recap how you got into this. You've only been in it for about 2.5 years now.
Yeah.
Right. Ooh, it can get squirrely down there.
Yeah, it can. It's in fact, it did for you in the round 2 out here. I think it did. You went squirrely and you rolled down the hill and you made a pretty big putt coming back up to save a par on it.
Save my par.
And this is they did get ace once, but it's not an easy hole to birdie either. You said again, you got so many opportunities for the disc to flip up and roll into a bad spot at any point. Whether you're making your tee shot, your up shot, or putt, whatever.
Is this my? I think this was my. If I remember correctly, my par putt.
This is your par putt.
Right. Pretty important putt right here.
No, that was your birdie putt.
Oh, okay.
That was your birdie, yeah.
I couldn't remember. I thought it.
I couldn't remember seeing you throw a second time. I wasn't sure, but yeah, that was your birdie putt. It's a good way if you get down here 360 plus feet, through a tee shot. To wind your way through all that to get there was pretty impressive in itself.
With the mid range.
Great. Nice putt.
Nice. Good putt. Mr. Joseph.
Yeah, that was for his par, so that breaks his birdie streak. 4, but again, not a gimme 3 by any means in this hole. So, and that's for Anson's par, and Isaac's going to clean up for his par as well.
That's right. You see this hole and you're thinking, how the heck did someone ace this?
Yep,
That's
exactly. It's like, how did that happen? It's
like recently, a competitor at a.
Yeah, that's everybody parred.
Yeah.
That's what you were saying?
Yeah, recently at a tournament here in Trussville, Alabama. Hole 18 at Civitan. Someone aced that one. You think, how the heck did someone get through all that? And
Yeah. Par 3, 218. This one you're throwing across the little valley here.
That's right. It should be plays off to the left.
And we also have a course here, local here in Jasper, called the Eagle. That's not unlike this. Well, less wooded. It's a lot fewer, underbrush stuff. It's just, but
That's right. You got just
trees.
them tall Alabama pines.
Yeah. But there's one hole out there, hole 12, that's 369 feet, and it's straight, but obviously trying to throw straight 369 feet is almost impossible, but someone a few years ago did it and aced that hole.
Oh, yeah,
So
hole 12.
guy named Joseph Swedish, but who we all affectionately call Meatball.
Meatball.
Swedish Meatball out here. So I haven't seen Meatball in a while. I think it's in Florida now.
Good shot.
So anyway, we were talking about local stuff and watching everybody throw off the tee pad. Yeah, folks, that's how you notice it's not Jomez Pro.
No catch cams.
Yep.
There you go.
Throwing. And you got a pretty good little putt here for birdie.
Yeah, it was a bit short on that one.
And it's like you're outside the circle, probably good 40,
Great
45
putt,
feet,
William.
but no problem for
Bam.
William.
Sinks it.
No problem at all. Birdie. I'm sure you were excited after that.
True that. Definitely how important this round is.
That was definitely worthy of a fist bump.
Right.
Will was
only certain ones are worthy of it.
Yeah, Will was getting upset during the wait there too. If you make a putt or something too, I want a fist bump from afterwards too. And he's like, that wasn't worth it. I wasn't worth a fist bump. No, it won't give me a fist bump. That wasn't worth it. But, that one definitely was worthy of a fist bump.
Great putt.
And there's another birdie putt. As Joseph picks back up on his birdie run.
That's right.
So again, that's now his seventh in the last 9 holes.
Yeah, the back nine is definitely very attackable. We can just start on a birdie run and keep them going.
Great putt.
And
Oh,
Anson
man.
drains one, another pretty long putt there for his birdie.
Man, big putts on this one. See if
Pressure's on Isaac now.
That's
Can
right.
he deliver the star frame?
Be a big putt.
Oh, wow.
And he
Oh, yes,
does.
he can. Nice.
Birdies for everybody on that hole.
There might have been 2 of us in circle 1, and we still got a star frame.
So Joseph now at 8 down. Isaac and Will at 6 down. Anson is at 2 down.
Hey, it's William. Do your hands get sweaty so that this happens to you? Then check out Dry Flight Golf Sacks. They'll help you keep your grip with a wide variety of designs. They also make great player pack editions, and you can request custom prints to suit your needs. Go to dryflightgolfsacks.com and use my code to save 10% on your order. Dry Flight, hang on tight.
And we're back. Hole 16, par 3, 203. What you got going here, Will?
This one is just a little forehand pitch up the hill. Plays a little farther than you think because it does play that uphill little slope. But most people are just going to throw maybe a nice overstable approach disc right here. Maybe a little backhand turnover if they're feeling froggy.
Yep, there you are with your forehand.
Right. That one didn't look very good release.
Good shot, Will.
Here's Isaac. And another forehand.
That's the play. I wonder if Anson's going back in. Oh yeah, he is.
Mhm.
Very predominant backhand guy, as I am with the forehand. You just feel more comfortable throwing that.
Good shot.
Here, Isaac now with his second shot. Around about maybe 45, 50 feet down the hill.
Mm-hmm. So, like I said, plays a little farther than you think.
Yep.
And
And
it's
just
a band. Dang, that's
Yep.
a good putt.
yeah, world's least favorite band.
Yeah.
Even more popular than Nickelback. Anything all here's Anson. He's got himself about a good, well, that's on the edge of circle 1. 30,
Yeah.
35 foot putt. Drills it.
Bam. Got it.
That's his
Good
second
putt.
straight birdie.
Nice. Good bird.
He kind of had his ups and downs a little bit this round, but he's finishing out strong here. There you are, off to the right out here in the shade. Like you got about a 20 footer, 20, 25 footer roughly. Uphill a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Nail your birdie putt.
Nice.
Great putt, Will.
And Joseph and Isaac are going to tap out here for their threes. So that's it again. So once again, Anson and Will with the birdies. Now Joseph's at 8 down, Will's at 7, Isaac 6,
Nice.
and Anson at 3 down. Everybody really put themselves in position to be playing for day 5. Hole 17, par 3, 264.
This one was a tough one. It says 264, but it really played kind of long. You had to just push a forehand all the way up. And there's a ton of guardian
Great
trees
shot.
at the green. There's also like just a big ditch.
Yeah, so I think at this point there too, we were I was paying attention to the other scores and, or the placements were kind of moving, on live scoring and trying to guesstimate just what would be the cut line.
Yeah.
And figuring that looks like most everybody was at least is going to get it here.
That's right. Crunch time.
There's Anson on his throw. Here we have Joseph rocking another forehand.
Nice.
Skip right. Yep.
You can say nice now you want to, so because he made a tree. And Isaac, once again, he's throwing a forehand.
Did Anson throw a forehand?
That's what he's looking like he's doing.
That's not Anson, that's Isaac.
I'm sorry, Isaac. Sorry. Isaac. Yeah, my Isaac's and my Anson's mixed up. Well, here we are with Isaac again. Again, he wound up kind of short, so he's just kind of getting this placed.
Ooh, man, looked a little left. Yeah.
It's almost like a fun house here, the way everything's leaning down left.
Right. House of Mirrors.
I mean, pretty much, yep.
Optical illusion.
I think Isaac, he's wound up down the brush.
Mm-hmm. Down in the shrubbery.
Bring us a shrubbery. Yeah, nice.
Good up.
Nice up there.
The Knights of Knee.
Knights who say knee. Yeah. I'm trusting everybody's watching this scene, Monty Python and the Holy Grail. If not, you gotta
Sure
watch it.
hope so.
It is the funniest movie ever.
It is a good one.
And more quotable than Shakespeare. Especially in the college. I don't think they let you get a degree in college
Man.
unless you can rattle off at least a couple dozen Monty Python or Holy Grail quotes.
I've never watched The Life of Brian.
I've seen it once. I haven't seen it. I mean, it's in there in the DVD collection, but I've only really watched it through one time. Same with Meaning of Life.
Yeah, The Meaning of Life. Yeah.
Some say I think Meaning of Life, or some say Life of Brian is supposed to be their best one, but the thing is, everybody remembers and watches
The Holy Grail.
Holy Grail.
Yeah.
Speaking of music trivia, I mean, you do know that like Led Zeppelin and I forget who all else actually were the ones who financed that movie. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, it was Led Zeppelin. I forget who else did, but it was like a few bands that came together and actually provided the financing for it.
Huh.
Meanwhile, here's Will with his birdie attempt. Just short.
Nailed that one.
Yeah, come on. Who you kidding?
Man. Joseph didn't crawl out of there. This one can definitely hurt your feelings if it starts to get a runaway on you by Bon Jovi. Nice. Good play.
Nice pot.
Alright. Looks like everyone's just going to clean up here.
Mm-hmm. You want to try to clean it up.
Oh, wow. Anson's a little farther than I thought.
And kind of maybe about a 25, 30 foot putt for par. And he cleans it up.
Par.
You pick up your par.
That's right.
And Isaac actually is going to take his bogey here. And so all pars except for Isaac, who had the bogey. So now it's Joseph 8 down, William 7 down, Isaac 5, and Anson 3.
Nice.
And why don't I have hole 9 instead of hole 18 here? I'll clean this up. Hole 18, 182. By the time you see this, it'll say hole 18, 182. It won't say part. We just saw it say hole 9. So I kind of used used essentially the template from the first round for the second.
It's a little tight. This one just plays pretty much straight. Kind of big hill there, but it's more or less on your level. Just gotta throw something straight. Miss all those guardian trees at the basket. Look like it flipped for him.
Nice.
Nice. That
Nice
looked clean.
Nice clean
Great
shot.
shot. Oh, hit the post.
You
There
see
you go.
players from hole 12 watching our shots.
Yeah.
They're just standing right there.
Yeah, 'cause it's supposed to be, I mean, it's not an actual rule, but I mean, it's just traditional golf, and with it, disc golf courtesy to let the card in front
Right.
have right away.
Oh, I'm out.
And you're out here, so it's you putting for your bird.
That's right.
Now here's where
Tricky.
rare situation you taking time. As I say, you take time for your putts, but it pays off with the birdie putt.
There you go.
Well,
So finishing with the bird.
Nice. Strong finish.
Anson finishes with a bird. It almost fell out.
A little bit of drama on that one.
I think that putt, I'll check here in just a second, was very significant for Mr. Anson. And everybody else birdie, so finish with a star birdie. 9 down Joseph, 8 down you, Isaac 6 down, Anson 4 down, 17, 15, 13, and 11. I say that I think that was a significant putt.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think that putt's I think Anson got in.
Oh, wow. Joseph did 1,000.
1,000 rated for Joseph, time for 26. I mean, everybody else, I think he got in with that putt. So
Nice.
okay, so end of the round. Okay, so how are you feeling now? You know there's going to be a Saturday for you now.
That's right. Yeah. I'm just going to, I know at this point that I'm not winning M Worlds. But I have made the Saturday round, so I'm just going to play the best of my abilities, shoot over my rating, and leave knowing I've shot 20% at the AM Worlds, my first year.
Yeah, I mean, I said it's as I've said before to you, for events like this, you don't go with any expectation of winning. You just go and play your best, have fun, and you let the chips fall where they may, more or less. But I think, again, it's been a good experience so far, 4 days. Now you get to have a 5th day, playing back to Country Club, where things got started on Mondays, or on Tuesday, rather. So, what are your thoughts about that course for heading into it?
Country Club, it's a pretty good course. I like the lengthiness of it, but it's a little obsessive on the OB. Excessive, not obsessive. Excessive on the OB.
Mm-hmm.
They could have, I don't know. I guess I'm just saying that because I did go OB a lot.
Yeah.
There was a lot of OB.
Yeah. All right, so we're done here with round 4. Round 5 we'll have out in a few more days after we do our commentary of that. So hope you join us for it as well. So with that, I'm David again.
I'm William.
And hope you enjoyed it. And thanks for watching. If you haven't already, click on the subscribe button down below. Give us a comment if you want to give us a comment. And we'll see you all later.